Hello, my stamping friends. My name is Holly Peterson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Today, I'm going to show you how I made this cute card using the Darling Details bundle. And it has all of these watercolor abstractish flowers on it and some great greetings. And then it has a bunch of dies that go along with it. I'm also using for my greeting, I'm using the Go-To Greetings, the Thinking of You. I just love this stamp set. Those greetings are so beautiful. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 basic white paper, and we're going to add some background detail to this paper, and we're going to use plastic wrap. And this is an old technique, been around for a long time, but I just saw it recently and thought that, hey, that would be a great way to add some color to the background. Sorry about that. I thought I had all my supplies together and I didn't have my ink over here. So I'm going to start with Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm going to use my plastic wrap as my stamp. And you can just wad it up however you like. And then you just dip the plastic wrap in your ink, and then you can just pounce on your paper, and it just gives you some texture and doesn't add any bulk to your card. I think I like that. I'm gonna throw this away so I don't get ink everywhere. Okay. So like I said, this was 4 by 5 1/4. And then the next step I'm going to do is I've cut a piece of Melon Mambo that is 5 1/4 by 1 1/2, and I cut it with the edged die from this Darling Details with this this border die right here. It's got these little slots in it, and I've seen other demonstrators put ribbon in them. Well, I liked this Lemon Lime Twist ribbon, but it was really thin and I didn't like it just with one layer. So I'm going to do 2 layers, and I found if I just layer them up together, you can do both pieces of ribbon at the same time. And then we're going to just weave in and out. And I think these pieces of ribbon I cut are about 8 inches. But then it got twisted. Let's see if we can get that untwisted here. Well, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Let's see here. There we go. Keep them together, makes it a little easier. I did this card in a class yesterday, and my stampers thought this was the tedious part, but I didn't think about having them put the pieces of ribbon together and doing them at the same time versus doing one and then the other. So if they watch my video, maybe they'll like this card a little bit better. They thought it was a little tedious, but that's okay. Just about done here. Okay, one more down. I use my take your pick tool and kind of gently make that piece of the ribbon slide over. There. Now our slots are fully covered, and what I'm going to do is I am just going to layer this right to the edge of my basic white, and I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive make sure I'm doing it on the right side here. Then we're gonna just layer that up. Just like that. And maybe I want some adhesive on the back of this. Might be a good idea. Cut a little bit of this excess off there. Okay, now this is ready to go on our card base. My card base is Lemon Lime Twist, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, and I've already scored it at 4 1/4. So then we'll just use our bone folder to make that crease nice and crisp. Then we'll add this to our card base. And then we're going to use the Thinking of You. If I can find it. We're going to use Melon Mambo. And then we're going to just stamp that down here in the corner. It's a little bit crooked, but it will work. And I'm going to go ahead and layer up the inside of the card. I just left the inside of the card. I did one of the die cuts and colored it with blends that I'll show you how, but I'm just going to do the layers, layer it up on the inside. So Melon Mambo 4 by 5 1/4. My seal is not playing nice today. So we'll just put that one in here. And then we can go ahead and put our white, and the white is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then for the flower, I've already die cut the little flower. I used my blends, and I'm going to use the dark bubble bath, and I'm going to color the flowers. I love our blends markers. They color so nice. Okay, that looks pretty good. Then I'm going to take the light melon mambo, and I'm going to color the inside of the flower, the center. And then I will use the dark lemon lime twist to color our stem. I'm not doing any blending at all. I'm just laying down some color. And then we'll take some liquid glue. I could have put an adhesive sheet on the back of this had I been thinking, but I wasn't, so we'll put just a little bit of liquid glue on it. And we'll bring that back in and just add it to the inside of our card. Like that. Okay, now to finish decorating the front of the card, I've got just a scrap of basic white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp 2 of these big flowers with melon mambo. And 1 of the little flowers with the melon mambo, and I'm using the outline images of the flowers. I think we're done with that. Then with bubble bath, we will stamp the inside of the flowers. I like to do the outline or the dark image first, because then it makes it lining the center of the flower up easier. Just like that. And then we're going to take our lemon lime twist, and the line image of the leaf, I'm going to do 2 leaves. And with the line image, I'm going to go full strength. And then with the filler, I'm going to stamp off. And then I'm going to, just so it gives us a different color of ink on our leaves. Like that. I think we're done stamping. I'm gonna cut these out real quick with the coordinating dies. It's really easy to line them up. Okay. And we'll just run it one more time through to get the other flower and the other leaf. Okay. And then on one of these, let's see, I think we'll try to hide that one. Didn't cut my leaves very good, but we'll make them work. So I'm just going to cut the one petal off of that leaf. And then we're going to glue this one down flat. And then I'm just going to tuck this little flower up here. And then I'm going to stick the leaves one over there. Maybe I'm going to cut this one off too. And we'll just tuck this one. Let's see, where are we going to put this? Well, goodness gracious, I'm all thumbs today. We'll just stick that one there. This one I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. And I'm going to keep them towards the center so that I can stick another leaf underneath there. And I didn't cut these out very good, so I'm just going to trim this. I don't like all that white there. I'm going to get some glue dots. Much easier. And then we're going to just stick that under there. And I'm going to add a little Wink of Stella to the centers. And I'm going to color the center of my inside flowers. Let that dry for a second. I'm going to go grab an envelope. And on our envelope, we're going to just stamp one of these big flowers. Just like that. And then the last thing we're going to add to our card is some pretty sparkles. And I have the glossy dots. And I'm going to use the Melon Mambo. And we'll just add these randomly. Like that. Thank you for stopping by and watching my video today. I hope you enjoy this card. I will have all of the details, the measurements, and everything over on my blog at hollyscrafting.com. If you'd like to pop on over there, I will list all that for you. Thanks again for stopping by.